Hi everybody, my name's Liz and I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you are a subscriber. Thank you, it's really lovely to have you here. So today's video is going to be an unboxing because my Sew Hayley Jane box has arrived, which is really exciting. So I haven't opened it yet, but I thought I'd film myself unboxing it again because I know lots of people like watching those videos. Before I start, I'll tell you very quickly about what I'm wearing. This is one of my latest makes and it's a hack of the Sophia dungarees from Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book. And then I've also added on a tiered skirt. So I did hack the bodice because the bodice doesn't have this button band down the front and it also doesn't have the tie detail straps. But I've been really enjoying pattern hacking at the moment. So using the Sophia Sophia dungaree bodice because I quite like that shape and style, and then just having a play around with it. So I'll stand up quickly, but I'll also insert photos of me wearing it. So it's got this button band down the front, and then I've used these beautiful buttons from Ethel and Joan, and I'll link her Etsy shop down below because the buttons are just beautiful. And then it's got the tie straps, and then just this tiered skirt. So I don't know if you can see, but there's panels, and then we've got a ruffle at the bottom. And then I've added in a waist tie at the back because without it, it is quite a really loose fitted skirt, which I quite like. And I think I'll probably do a video on how I approached this and what my inspiration for it was. So I just thought I'd share what I'm wearing. And the fabric for this dress is from Lamzi fabrics. And again, I'll link all those details down below. So on to the unboxing, which is always really exciting. So last month the box arrived and it was this gorgeous pineapple fabric, and I haven't used it yet, but I know exactly what I'm going to make with it. I'm going to make the Matilda dress, and I think it's a Megan Nielsen pattern. So let's have a look in here. Sorry, I'm just taking the sticker off. And then I've got a couple of boxes here which I'll share at the end that aren't to do with the Sew Hayley Jane box. I love this. I haven't seen it. It's literally just arrived in the post. It's handy that it arrived, so it's Saturday today. It's really handy that it arrived today because if it had arrived next week, I would have been at school and I probably would have missed it. So it always comes wrapped in tissue, which is beautiful. I can already see the Gutterman thread. Maybe that's a clue as to what the fabric looks like. So I'm just going to open it up. Ooh, lovely. Another postcard. There's a beautiful postcard here that's been included, and then it's called Riviera July. Oh my goodness, I've just spotted the fabric. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it's called Riviera July. There's always in the magazine an introduction from Hayley, and it's always lovely to read. I'm just going to flick through the magazine because I'm going to read it later with a cup of tea. Really annoyingly, our milk went off this morning because I haven't been able to have my usual cup of tea, so I had to have a smoothie instead. There's an interview with Josie from Fabric Godmother, which I look forward to reading later. They do the most beautiful fabrics. And then Josie always shares them. She shares them on her stories, and it always happens to be when I'm at work. And then when I go to look at the fabrics, there was a beautiful, I think it was like a pale pink with little tiny gold dots yesterday, and I missed it because those fabrics always go really quickly. Oh, beautiful pictures of Hayley in a gorgeous dress. So it says cocktail hour. Put the beautiful Fabric Godmother viscose crepe to use this month to make what is quite possibly my favourite make ever. So I look forward to reading that and what Hayley got up to with that fabric. It looked beautiful on her, by the way. Love that neckline, it's beautiful. Then there's Make of the Month, which comes from Jade, who is at Doris_sews. She's made a beautiful dress. I keep saying beautiful, that's because everything is beautiful. And then One Fabric Two Ways, which I love what they've made. So Gemma and Laura have made different things. And then on the other page, oh, a bomber jacket, that's a great idea. Profile Jude, so Hayley Jane subscriber. So there's a lovely interview there. Pattern pics, the Rossetti dress, which is the new Selkie dress, which I have got actually. Interviews with Suze Riley. Find out more about Suze and her fab paper cutting form of illustration. Wow. So there we go. And then Hayley's little links, and then there's a game to play, which I look forward to. And then Insta Watch. So there's been a lot about the pineapple print. Yeah, it's been popping up all over the place. There's been lots of amazing makes. I haven't made mine yet, but I'm looking forward to making it soon. Okay, on to what's in here. So we've got a little paper bag, and in here we have got, oh fantastic, some sewing needles. They're always handy. So just regular sewing machine needles. Ooh, the fat quarters are pretty. These remind me of the dress that Hayley's wearing in the magazine actually. So this lovely one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So I should have said I subscribe to the classic box, which is £35 a month, and in it you get 2.5 meters of fabric, and then you get 4 fat quarters. There's always some sweet treat, there's always a Gutterman thread, and then there's always some kind of haberdashery. So in this box it's the needles, and then there's always a little sort of something from an independent business, which is this lovely illustration which will go up in my sewing corner. It's really fun. Okay, sweet treat I think is some lemon sherbets. I think that's what they are. So we've got 3 lovely lemon sherbets. I'm always really pleased when it's not chocolate, because I can't eat chocolate, I'm allergic. My girls will be upset to know that it's not chocolate, because they normally nab the chocolate treat. And then onto the fabric, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to hold it up. So it's a white background, and then it's got these navy polka dots. So it is quite sheer, I can see. I might, if I'm going to turn this into a dress, I might need to line it. It's got beautiful drape. Feels like a crepe. I have to read the magazine properly to see what it is. So 2.5 meters, yeah, it is quite sheer. I mean, this is it's quite wide actually. I think crying out to be a dress. I mean, I make dresses all the time anyway, because I prefer to wear a dress. But yeah, maybe a dress with that. What pattern? I'm trying not to buy any more patterns. I have got the Selkie Rossetti, let me just show you in the back of the magazine, but it needs a huge amount of fabric, and I just don't think I'd have enough, because the skirt's cut on the bias, so you need about 4 or 5 meters, so I just don't think I'd have enough. I mean, I could go to my favourite pattern, which is hanging up behind me, Tilly and the Buttons Indigo, because it's got such a lovely amount of drape. I've got an Eve dress, which is in similar fabric to this actually, so over at Eve dress, but the polka dots are tiny, quite small. I need to think about this. There's a pattern, so I hacked the Sophia, I keep wanting to say playsuit, but it's not, the Sophia jumpsuit. I hacked it into a dress with full circle skirt and put an invisible zip in the back. This would look great with a full circle skirt. Maybe a shirt dress? I don't know. If you've got any ideas for me, let me know. It's 2.5 meters, really quite wide fabric, beautiful drape, but it is quite sheer. Like if I hold it up folded, you can see the spots on the other side, so I would have to make sure I line it. So yeah, if you've got any ideas for me, let me know down below. But I absolutely love it. Such a classic, polka dots, navy with a white background. And actually I've just ordered some fabric from Felicity Fabrics, which is the other way around, so it's a navy background with white polka dots, and it's just beautiful. I love how clean that look is. So Hayley, thank you for another amazing box. So like I said, I subscribe to the classic box, which is £35 a month. There's also a mini box, which I think is £25 a month, and then the next box up, which is the luxury box, and that's £65 a month, because you get 3.5 meters of fabric, and they get a different fabric to what we get, and you also get a pattern. I have been tempted to get the luxury box just to widen my pattern collection, although if you saw my pattern collection, I've got far too many patterns, lots that I haven't actually made up yet, so maybe I'll just stick with the classic. So before I go, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I got for my birthday. So it's my birthday a few weeks ago, and then I've been eyeing up these beautiful necklaces from Smile and Make, so I'm just going to hold them up. I got 2 because I couldn't decide between either of them. They were both too beautiful. So if you don't know, it's run by Lucy, Smile and Make over on Etsy. She's got an Instagram page as well. I'm sure you follow her because her stuff's incredible. Her dresses and fashion sense is amazing. I just absolutely love everything that she wears and makes. But then she also does acrylic jewellery. And these were a pre-order, so quite every so often she'll do a pre-order to gauge how much interest there is, and then you wait sort of a month and a half, and then you get your jewellery. So it's really exciting actually. And she put out this pre-order a while ago, and like I said, I couldn't decide between the 2 necklaces, so I'm going to show you both because I got both. So the first one, it says "Look for Stars," and it's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. And then the other one is Look for Rainbows. Let me just put the lid back on that one. And they come in this beautiful box, packaged up. It's so lovely. I'll do that in a second. And then the next one, yeah, is Look for the Rainbows. Now, I wore this to school the other day and the children absolutely loved it. And then I told them I had another one and they asked if I'd wear it. So I'm going to wear it next week. But I just adore this. I love anything bright and colourful anyway. But yeah, they were all stroking this and asking me where I got it from and absolutely obsessed as much as I was with it. So yeah, both absolutely beautiful. Real statement necklaces. So thank you, Lucy. The love and care that goes into each one of those is just incredible. So I hope you enjoyed that very brief video. So an unboxing of Sew Hayley Jane. Let me know down below if you're a subscriber and you've got ideas of what you're going to be making with that beautiful fabric, and if you've got any ideas for me what I could make with it. I will be back soon with another video. My next video will probably be, I know we're sort of coming towards halfway through July, but it will be my July plans. I've written a list of a few things that I want to try and get done in July. So I'll be back soon with another video. Take care. Bye.